This episode of Beers and Brawls is proudly brought to you by Shifty Lizard Brewing Co. Amazing little brewery down in Wollonga, serving up awesome ice cold beers on tap. They also have a kitchen that has amazing burgers and chicken wings. If you can't get down to Wollonga, they have another venue in the Adelaide CBD called harddaysnigh, where they have all their beers on tap, plus they've paired up with a few other food trucks there. So, if you're looking for something to do on your next weekend free, get down to Wollonga or Hard Days Night, make a day of it, try all their beers, try their food, you'll love it, I love it, it's one of my favourite places. So, cheers. That's a good drop. Welcome to Beers and Brawls, the show where my guests and I drink beer and talk all things wrestling. I'm your host Jared, and welcome to another episode of Beers and Brawls. Big thank you to our sponsor, Shifty Lizard, keeping us hydrated throughout this episode. Now we are back, it's been a couple months off, but we are back with a big episode tonight. We have a guy who made a name for himself over in Canberra at Slam Pro Wrestling, has now moved to Adelaide and is a big feature in Riot City and ACW. He is Hugh Beauty. Hugh Beauty.
G'day.
Welcome to Beers and Brawls.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
No, it's the honour is mine, mate. Great to get you on here, finally get you in here. I've been a big fan of yours, and it's great to now sit down and have a chat with you. But before we start, give us a cheers, mate.
Absolutely.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So, Hugh Beauty, what's been going on? How is the body feeling, mate? You've had a few matches lately. What's going on?
Body's fine. I like to wrestle a nice, safe style. Minimal bumps and risks. So, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, body's good. Thank you.
Yeah, good. And you just come off big match at Riot City. You had James Cray not long ago.
Yeah.
Winning the Ashes.
I did. I won the Ashes. I had my best of 3. Yeah, fuck having a best of 5. That would be crazy. So best of 3 was good. 3 matches. Won the first, lost the second, won the third. So I've earned a emerald crown shot off that. So
nice.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
It's coming up at the Rumble.
Yes. I'll take on Sigma.
Yes, yeah.
And hopefully win.
What's the odds, Mr. Sports? What's going on?
He's a big man, and he's knocked me off a couple of times already. So I'm probably the underdog. So maybe paying $4.50 on the market, I reckon.
$4.
Yeah, so good odds. Get on it.
That's alright. That's worth a bet, guys. Gamble responsibly, but that's worth a bet. But no, thank you for coming in here, mate. Let's crack into some questions. Let's get it fired up. What do you reckon?
Let's go.
Alright, number one. Who are you? Who is Hugh Beauty? What's he all about?
Hugh Beauty, he's the good sport. He's the best in Fairest. He is a cricket lover. He loves all sport, but predominantly cricket.
Yeah.
A lot of his, if you've seen a Hugh Beauty match before, you'll
definitely
sort of notice the I guess the influence from that. Loves Australia. Not in a weird nationalistic way, don't worry. Just loves Australia. But yeah, big cricket fan, big sport fan, big Australia fan, reps the green and gold. Yeah, a lot of cricket influence.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it. I definitely have seen some matches, don't worry. When did you start wrestling?
Good question. I started training probably 7 years ago, I want to say. It would have been around 2018. Back in Canberra, and this was pre-Slam,
Yeah, right.
even the idea of Slam, it was probably just a thought at that stage. We had a gym. It was like a boxing gym that they were training out of. They had the ring there, and just a few of the local Canberra guys were wrestling there. I had a mate who joined up. He's like, Hugh, they do wrestling in Canberra. I was like, there's no way. So he's like, you gotta come, because he knew I like wrestling. And so I was like, oh god, I would have been like 20 or 21 at that point. I don't remember. But I was like, 16-year-old me would have loved that. So I was
Yeah,
like, I gotta do it for 16-year-old Hugh. So I went, I did it, had fun, and then after like 3 or 4 months of doing that, like really consistently, the gym like closed or moved. So then we couldn't train there anymore. So then training was off for like ages, like a year or close to a year. The ring got moved and reset up at Mikey Broderick's old place when he was living kind of on the border of Canberra.
Okay.
And so then we recommenced training after a little while, and I think I made my debut back, maybe it was 2021. So quite a few years after I initially started. It was very on and off until some of the slam guys really committed. I'm like, you gotta wrestle, and I was like, okay, all right, I'll do it, and then
Nice, good, all right, I like that. That's a good story, man. Who's your favourite wrestler or wrestlers and why?
Well, my first favourite wrestler was Rey Mysterio, as I assume a lot of people's was. He was the best. Then I had this like weird soft spot for Cesaro. Like,
nice.
He was the man. I remember when he first came in, and he was just like so strong, but really athletic as well. I couldn't believe it. Nah, Cesaro was my goat. But then I also I watched a lot of TNA. So I had a thing for AJ Styles.
Nice.
And so when he finally came over to the Fed, I was very happy with that. And he's probably my all-time favorite. So probably AJ Styles. Yeah.
Wicked. Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't think we've had AJ on as people's guest as their favourite so far. So that's good, man. Favourite match of yours that you've been a part of?
Favourite of mine. So probably my first. So I've had 2 matches in Slam against Dan Archer.
Okay.
Who's very good.
Current champion.
Current Slam champion. Yeah, doing fantastic stuff. My first match with him was before he was the champion. If you're familiar with my line and length spot, the bowl gimmick, we kind of built it up as like this like weird thing of like, what is Hugh Beauty doing? Why is he doing cricket in wrestling? So every time I would hit it, I would appeal, and then the ref would be like, what are you doing? Not out, like wrestle. And we did that like a bunch of times until we finally paid it off in the Dan Archer match, where we finally gave it out, and it was like this explosion. Like it was like one of the biggest pops I was ever a part of. It was crazy. I still lost, so it didn't matter. But it was awesome. Like it was unreal. And then Dan's fantastic to work. I had a title match against him earlier this year, which I lost again. But yeah, he's fantastic to work. So probably either of those 2 matches.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Are they on YouTube? Are they?
Yeah. Yes, I think all Slam matches are on YouTube. Whether the match itself is on YouTube or not, or like the full event should be on there. So
Oh, guys, if you haven't watched any Slam stuff before, get on there. Slam Pro Wrestling, check it out. Check out the Hugh Beauty matches. Dream opponent in Australian wrestling at the moment?
That's a good one. Probably Chris Basso.
Nice.
You probably get that a lot. I don't know.
He pops up now and again. Wrapping the shirt at the moment, actually.
Oh, true. He's very good. He's very, very good. So I didn't know a ton about Adelaide wrestling before I moved here. I heard whispers of people. But then when I moved here and I joined Riot City Wrestling, I was like, oh, this like Chris Basso guy's like really good. I'd been told about him by Luke Watts.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, Chris Basso, like both the Bassos are amazing. And then, Cree was taking a lot of my a lot of the trainings that I was going to early on.
Yeah.
I saw him wrestle for the first time. I was like, this guy's a freak. Like, he's so good. And yeah, like I know he probably wants to like stop wrestling soon because he's been doing it for like fucking ages.
Yeah.
So I don't know. To wrestle him at least once would be awesome.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
he's so knowledgeable and just so good. So
yeah.
Yeah.
No, good. I like that. That's awesome. Wrestler in Australian wrestling you were challenged to a drinking competition.
Who wants to lose is the question. No, I would. I'll challenge a man who was. He was born and bred here. Well, I don't know if he was bred here, but he lives up north in the Northern Territory, and he's actually going to be down this weekend wrestling for ACW. Jack Matz.
Wow. Nice.
He's a big rum man.
Okay.
But I know for a fact he can put him back. So it'd be a good challenge.
Nice.
So Jack Matz, I'm calling you out.
Alright.
Yeah.
He's going to be at the time of this recording. ACW. He's got a show on tomorrow night. He'll be down in Adelaide for that. So you already watched this in time, but we'll get the message out to him and we can get that going. Most embarrassing moment in the ring.
Oh, okay. Okay. It wasn't that.
The stories on this stuff.
I don't know if yeah. So I was in a rumble for Slam, and I was doing like end to end. So I was in at number 1, and I was final 2, and the last elimination when it was final 3, it was myself, Tommy Knight, and Ricky South.
Yeah.
And so we did this whole thing where I got fucked off into the corner because they're much bigger than me. Ricky and Tommy were fighting. Ricky got on top of Tommy, goes to throw him out. And he's like on the outside, but not. He's like hanging on. And that was like my cue to run and ping off and boot his ass out. And I went to launch a massive drop kick, and I've slipped a little bit on the canvas logo in the middle, and it's just thrown me off enough where the drop kick like barely hits. So he doesn't like he has to like really like sell it, but like I barely hit him, so he just doesn't take the bump off. He's just like he just stays on the ring. He's like, oh, you barely hit me, and they're like, so then I had to do it again. It was embarrassing for me because I feel like I almost tore my ACL. I don't know if anyone in the crowd noticed, but for me, I was like, oh, this is one of those ones where you're like on the mat and you're like, oh my god, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send it to you later.
Nice going. Wrestling goals.
Goals. I want to wrestle in each state.
Yeah.
So I've done half the states. So I've done ACT, New South Wales, South Australia, Western Australia.
Yeah.
So that just leaves Northern Territory, Queensland, Victoria, and Tasmania. So that would be cool.
Nice.
So then I can say I've wrestled around Australia.
Yeah.
I'm not like super like into titles. Like I feel like I could.
We got the EC title coming up, the Emerald Crown coming up.
That's true. Like
that's
like,
got to be on the list.
Obviously, I want to win, and I will win because I'm awesome. But like, if I was to retire tomorrow, I'd be like, I don't care. Like, I had fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, wrestling around Australia would be cool. Winning a title would be cool. I'm not gonna say don't give me a chance because I would love to, but it's not my be all and end all.
Okay. Yeah.
Wrestling around Australia.
Nice. I like that. That's good. A solid goal, man. What's a match type that you would never compete in?
That I would never compete in. Probably like a death match. I'm not.
the most common answer.
Yeah, I'm not a deathmatch guy. I like, I don't know, like, I got work, you know? I don't want to go to work with, like, you know, slices down my throat and like, I don't want, you know that when people blade all the time and they get that really, I don't want that. I don't, like, I know there's a lot of cool, like, gimmicky stuff Hugh Beauty could do in, like, a no DQ style match.
Yeah.
But I got limits, you know. I don't want to do, like, tack bumps, and I want to be able to, like, walk out and take photos with the fans afterwards. And get home and go to bed and wake up the next morning fine. So yeah, no death matches.
That's it.
I'm not doing that.
Well, what's a match type that you'd love to compete in that you haven't yet?
I want to do a ladder match.
Ladder
matches would be cool. They don't happen often, so to be in one would be cool. Yeah. I think there's a lot of fun things you could do, a lot of different things you can jump off of, which are kind of cool. But just getting at least one photo of me, like, reaching for something would be sick. That'd be awesome.
I like it. Nice. What, in your opinion, what is Australian wrestling missing today?
What is Australian wrestling missing? Sorry, I'm coughing.
Yeah, right.
What are we missing? That's a good question. Let me think.
It's alright, we can come back to this one if you want.
We got too much. Oh shit, someone's in trouble. What are we missing? Probably, I don't know if this is mean to say or not. Accountability is probably, like, something that a lot of wrestling promotions in Australia are not, don't have, I guess. I don't know.
And what do you mean by this?
There's a lot of stinky wrestling that like, so the different, and I know it's not just Australia, like, it's everywhere, but, like, the differential between, like, the top 5-6 promotions and then, like, the bottom ones is, like, you know, it's like that Moneyball quote where it's like the good teams, the bad teams, 50 feet of crap, and then us, you know, and then the problem is that the ones down there, they don't know that they're down there. They don't do all the right things. They don't put in the effort, and there's a reason, like, the top ones are at the top, and it's because they take pride in what they do. They know wrestling. You know, if you're going to charge someone money to come see you wrestle, you want it to be good. Yeah. And you want to make sure what you're delivering gets better and better each time. So there's a lot of promotions that aren't holding themselves accountable and are not continuing to get better and improve, and just, if anything, get worse. And it makes them stand out. And then people laugh at them, and then they bite back, and it just creates internet wars. And it's funny to watch and eat popcorn whilst you're, like, seeing all this back and forth happen online in Australian wrestling. There's a lot of shit talk that happens. It's funny as, but you don't want to be the one that people are talking shit about. And if people are talking shit about you, it's probably for a reason. So, like, I don't know, it's not hard. The good promotions do it well, and it's not like they're hiding it. Yeah. Just do what they do and take a bit of accountability in the product you're putting out there. I'm ranting. But yes, that's my answer.
No, I think that's a very good answer, mate. I think a lot of people that are in the business would understand that, and fans afar that are watching the better products will definitely take that on board and agree with what you say. So that's all of that questions, but I just want to throw another bonus one at you. Now, Slam was your home promotion, now it's Riot City, so we're going to do a 2-part question. We'll start with Slam. Excluding yourself, who are your top 3 wrestlers in Slam? Now, this can be the best, your favourite, can be anything, but your 3 wrestlers in Slam.
Sorry again. My favourite wrestler of all time is the Hope from the top rope, Luke Watts. He's my guy. I love him so much. As a person and as a wrestler, he's awesome. He's been doing it for like 20 years. Nice. And like he's been doing his best work in his last like 2-3 years. Like he's unbelievable. He's a good coach as well. Yeah, I love Luke. Then probably Dan Archer as well. Similar thing. They're very much like a yin and yang of Slam. Like the ultimate good guy in Luke, and then the ultimate bad guy in Dan. They've both been Slam champion. They're both very, very good. But like I said before, like Dan's really fun to work. He's such a pro, and so like clean in everything he does. He's just so good to watch. My third would probably be Vinnie Bronson.
Yeah, nice.
Just because of, I guess how his character's evolved over. He's been wrestling ages as well, probably close to 20 years now. No, not 20. Sorry, 10 years. 10 years. Shit, he's coming for me. About 10 years, maybe more, maybe less. But I remember I was talking to him a while ago, and he was like, "Yeah, like even before Slam came along, I was like thinking of hanging it up, you know." And then he gave Slam a chance, kind of tweaked his character a little bit, and now he's by far one of the most hated heels in Slam. Like people come to Slam just to boo him.
Yeah.
And pairing him up with like our sort of C-grade celebrity, Josh, is awesome. But no, Vinny's fantastic, really good. He's improving in ring all the time. He's in great shape now. You know what I mean by that, Vinny. Yeah, no, he's awesome. Great gimmick as well.
Nice.
He's awesome.
And now Riot City, your top 3 in Riot City.
Top 3. Top 3. I don't want to say Cree again because I've already said Cree. I want to wrestle him. Don't want to say Hater because I fucking hate him. Oh god. I hate Matt Hater so much. I don't actually. He's a good man.
The show hates him until he comes on here.
Yeah. Nah. Oh my god. I like Matt Hater. He's a good friend, but I also hate him so much. If you know Matt Hater, you know he has that effect on you. But he is such a good wrestler. It's like his life. He lives and breathes wrestling. So I guess Hater. Nah, cut that. Nah, cut it. Who else? Who we got?
Who we got?
No, I'm just trying to think. We got like.
There's a lot of people.
There's so many.
Out, but
tons are gonna miss out. I also don't want to like gas anyone up too much that doesn't deserve it. You know, I don't want to be like, oh, I fucking love Mr. Cliff. Nah, fuck that guy. Fuck Mr. Cliff. Nah, Mr. Cliff's pretty good actually. Popped huge for his first win at 300. Yes. That was awesome. Against Grimm. That was sick.
You got 2 more. You got Hader as one of them.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck. Dean Brady.
Yeah.
Dean Brady. He is fantastic. Very like, he's almost like a hidden gem of Australian wrestling. Like, you know, he just sticks to Adelaide, does his thing, and has bangers just like all the time. Just like he's so good. Everyone talks about his sister, which, you know, fair enough. But Dean Brady himself is so good.
Yeah.
and he's a good man. He's much more tolerable than Hater. So if you're looking for someone to book who's a fantastic wrestler and is not going to piss off the locker room, you can book Dean Brady. He's a good man. And then give me fucking Banjo Powers.
Banjo Powers.
Or Bongo Sowers, either one. Banjo and Bongo, as a tied third.
What a man.
Oh man, he's such a lively character. And the fans love him. They love him to death.
Everyone
he fucking comes
Banjo.
out doing his hard shtick, and he's very reliable. You just go out there and be like, dude, hit your fucking quesadilla, hit your banjito, and fucking pop the crowd. And he'd be like, let's go. Yeah, I love Banjo.
Oh, Banjo, he's a favourite of this show and a favourite of the fans. He's a great man. That brings us into the questions, Hugh Beauty. Appreciate you going through them, man. Great little stories there, and I hope you achieve the goal of wrestling all over Australia. It's definitely achievable with the amount of promotions around at the moment and the skill that you have. They'll be lucky to have you there. So I'm going to close this down and get the pictures all fired up. So how's that sound?
Brilliant.
Alright, Hugh Beauty, got the photos. You ready?
No.
No, I've done my best to find some photos. Hopefully the timeline's not too out of whack, but we'll start with picture number 1 here.
Hey yo. God damn. Oh, that's like OG headshot, which I'm pretty sure I took just like against my wall. God damn, where's that? Southern Cross Club, Wyten.
Wyten.
Yeah, so that's the that's actually that venue has hosted a ton of wrestling over the past few decades.
Yeah,
like
right.
It goes back well before Slam. The OG PWA Canberra stuff, even some stuff back in like possibly the 70s, I want to say. Yeah, it's a massive venue. You can fit like 900 plus.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I don't remember what event it was, but or who I wrestled.
That's alright.
It might have been. Actually, I think this might have been when I wrestled King Vance. When King Vance made his debut, decided to cut like a 5-minute promo on me. Wouldn't shut up. I had to take the mic off him, and then I went out there and kicked his ass. So.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it was a good one actually. Yeah, it was fun.
Nice. And we got.
Yeah, and that's King Vance, and that's me making him tap to the square leg lock.
The square leg lock.
Yeah, which is an Indian death lock, but because I like cricket.
I like it. It's a good move. I love that move.
Yeah, yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, it took me a while to actually do it right.
Balance there, mate. Good.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good. Well
It's me
applied.
wrenching it. Oh yes, Terry Campese Invitational, $10,000 over the top rope battle rope.
$10,000.
Say that 10 times fast.
Jesus.
So this was the convention center show in Canberra. It was at the time a record crowd for a locally produced wrestling event in Australia. Definitely Canberra, but possibly Australia. Obviously Australia's had bigger ones, but they were like, WWE coming over or New Japan or something. But this was just slam run it. Didn't book any internationals. It was all just local Canberra and other Australian guys. And they drew about 1,700, which was amazing. And they had the Terry Campese. So if you're not a rugby league fan, Canberra's a big rugby city. So he was one of the sponsors, and we had a battle royal, and I came second. I got thrown out last. I was finally eliminated, unfortunately, and Ricky South won. That bastard.
You won the $10,000, did
He won the big check, and they asked at the end of it if he wanted to double it and donate it, and he said no. He wanted to keep it.
Smart man.
What a bad guy, Ricky South.
Well, speaking of.
What a dog. Yeah. I love Ricky. Like, he's got all the talent in the world. So this was our match last year at UC, the UC Refectory in Canberra. I won.
Nice.
So this was kind of the comeuppance match. So he eliminated me last in the Rumble and then that Battle Royal. So he kept getting the better of me.
Yeah.
So we finally had a match. And I won.
Nice.
I pinned him with stump puller. If you know what that is. Weird thing. Pulled the leg, pinned the shoulders down.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Got the win, so that was good.
Nice.
But he's another one who's just so good.
Yeah.
He'll drag any baby giraffe like me to a good match. So yeah.
Oh, nice. And
Vinny
Vinny
Bronson. Hey. So this was my first match against Vinny. I've had 2 in slam against him. I think this was just a random sort of match. Like, there was nothing building to it. It was just we each wanted to win to climb the power rankings, get to that number 1 spot, and earn a slam title shot. So the board of directors threw us together, and we had to duke it out, and I won that one.
another win for Hugh Beauty.
Yeah, made him tap out to the square leg lock in front of like 800.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
Racking up the wins.
Yeah. Oh, that's a stiff. That's a stitch up right there. That's oh god. I look drunk.
What's going on?
I don't know.
What's going on?
So that was obviously RCW, the new home. I honestly have no idea what match that is.
It looks like it too. It looks
That's
like you don't
shocking.
know where you are.
Well, it might have been a Main Street show. I reckon. If I had to guess, it would have been like when I had my first Main Street show against Chasm,
Okay.
which I won. So that's why I'm probably smiling. But they were kind of just like, oh, give us a pose and we'll take a photo. So I took a photo. I didn't see how the photo turned out until it got posted online. And I'm like, oh.
They probably could have picked that one, but it's alright.
That's fine, whatever. Oh! Is this Tumby?
Tammy Bay.
Oh, this is awesome. So, I don't know how often they do this, but this was obviously the second time they went to Tumby, I think. RCW do regional-ish shows. I don't know, people have probably talked about it on this podcast already.
Yeah, it's a big talking point. It's a great event.
Yeah, so Tumby Bay, this was my first Tumby Bay trip, and it was awesome. So 6-man against Mr. Cliff, Jet Armstrong and Kaitoa, teaming with Ainar, The Strange and Leah Lovegrove. Surprise, surprise, we won. There's a common theme here, I just keep winning. But yeah, no, that was good. They laid some boots into us afterwards, started beating the crap out of us, and I think myself and Ainar had a rematch against Jet and Kaito the next day at Port Lincoln. And I don't even remember that match. I was pretty hungover, I'm not gonna lie. I think
How did you go with the how did you find the regional trip and the road trip and stuff like that? How did that rank up there with your experiences in the wrestling?
I had so much fun, but I reckon I had more fun outside of wrestling. there was a few antics that happened. Definitely that night, that Saturday night after, mate, Tumby knows how to party. It was a good time. Got the cap guns out. A lot of beers. No, it was awesome. But yeah, made wrestling the next night. The next afternoon, actually, torture.
Yeah.
But it was definitely worth the trip. We all hopped in the bus and drove. So what's it, like 6 hours or something?
Oh yeah, 6-7 hours, something like
Yeah,
that.
big trip.
Big trip.
But it was worth
Especially in a
it.
bus.
Yeah. No, it was so good though. I had so much fun.
That's good, man. That's good.
Oh. Yeah, textbook arm drag.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I do some wrestling moves that aren't cricket related. So this was my first match against Dan Archer. This was at the Ainsley Football Club, which was kind of Slam's first home. A lot of the early Slam events were at the Ainsley Football Club. And this was, again, just kind of another throw together match, but this was the one with the big payoff with the umpire giving it out and getting a big pop. So
Nice.
yeah, good memories. And I think that might have been Dan Archer's first time wrestling in trunks.
Okay.
I think because he was starting to get really big legs and he wanted to make me look as small as possible. So yeah, fuck you. But yeah, a lot of fun.
Good photo though. Really good photo. That's some merch.
I got merch, yeah. So
Look at that.
yeah, I had the logo done up and I edited a little bit, added the how's that and all that. So a little bit of creative input by myself. But yeah, no.
Do you still have them available, or are they all sold out?
They are available. There's a link in my Instagram bio. So if you go to Hugh Beauty Pro Wrestler or PW.
We'll have it linked below, guys.
Yeah. In my bio, there's a link to a Redbubble page store where you can get Hugh Beauty stuff.
Nice.
But I also occasionally have some on me at shows. So if you come to shows, I will have some. I think I'm out at the moment, so I gotta order some more. But yeah, I also have other stuff. I got headbands, wristbands. Yeah, that's it actually. I don't know much.
That's alright, that's good. It's good to have some merch out there.
Hell yeah,
Look at that.
Vinnie Bronson.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm locked in, as you can see. Me putting on. I haven't quite got the angle right. I think I need to shift over a little bit to lock it in a bit more. But
You haven't got the foot locked.
no, it's a bit finicky. But yeah, this is moments before he taps out. I think this was at Wyten. This was at the Southern Cross Club. So this was the first time we wrestled. Yeah. Yeah. Like I mentioned before, just a bit of a throw together match that I win because I always win. Unless it's against Dan Archer, then I lose. But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun. Yeah, like I said, Vinny's very good. And people love to boo him, so it makes it really easy for me as a babyface to get good reactions because they hate him. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's good little photo.
hey.
He's perfect that you were speaking about earlier.
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to get asked to join the Ticket to Madness Rumble. When was that? That was 2024. Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, it's 2024.
February 24,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was when WWE did Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
So EPW did a big event the night before, and because a ton of wrestlers were already going to be in the state, it makes sense to chuck as many of them on and give them a go. And I was lucky enough to be in that rumble. I entered number 1. So I got the big pop at the start of the rumble.
Nice. I got the full entrance.
Yeah, I got the full entrance. Got the ring to myself for a few poses, which was cool. It was cool, and being backstage was crazy there because it was just like a who's who of Australian wrestling. It was just like the best guys from every promotion.
Yeah.
All in one locker room, and I think they had like a WWE tryout that weekend.
Yeah.
And then so there was like a few scouts there to like watch the people that did the tryouts. So a lot of them were like super stressed. I think that was the one. Delta, Zaria, whatever you want to call it now. Zelta, yeah. That was her tryout, so that was cool to be there. But yeah, no, it was just awesome. I think I was the only guy, because this was about a week before I moved to Adelaide, so I was still technically a Canberra guy. I was the only Canberra guy there.
Wow.
So there was a ton of Sydney, a ton of Melbourne, Perth.
Yeah.
There was more Darwin people there than me. So I had to represent. I got promptly eliminated by Sam Cannon, I think.
Oh, that's alright. You got the big entrance and the big pop, mate. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, it was fun. Oh yeah. Oh god, what's this? Obviously a battle royal. I think this is the first Terry Campese battle royal.
Oh,
so
really?
the one at the convention centre. So you've got
a few names in there.
A mix of people. So oh god, you got Skull on the far right. Grand IK, one of the former Slam rookies. Cyclone, another former Slam rookie. God knows where he went. Just kind of vanished. Oh, you got Rig behind him.
Big Rig.
We all know Rig, yeah.
I love Rig.
Lee Morrow next to him when he had long hair. Then Dan, Tuckman. That I don't care who that guy is. Fuck him. You got like Dazza, obviously.
Dazza, yeah.
Dazza the goat. I love Dazza so much.
What's happened to him?
Newy pro guy. I don't know. I think he's still wrestling. I don't know.
I don't see much anymore.
Yeah, I love you, Dazza, if you're listening. And I think that's Jimmy Townsend.
Oh yeah.
With the stripy pants. I like Jimmy. He's a good man. Yeah, so that was the first one. It was chaos. It was basically just stacks on. Yeah, no, that was actually a lot of fun. It was sick.
That's good. I like good photo.
Oh yeah, so this was Fringe?
Yeah, King of the Fringe.
This was King of the Fringe, yeah, sick. So winner got an Emerald Crown shot, which I didn't win. This was a gauntlet, I want to say. Yes.
Possibly, yeah.
This was a gauntlet match. So I entered like 3rd or 4th. So realistically, I had pretty good odds. Except I think Sigma was in the ring when I entered, and he promptly chokeslammed me and powerbombed me out of my boots. And I got pinned by him. So not great, considering I'm wrestling him soon.
But you know his moves now. You've got the playbook.
Exactly. Got to dodge that chokeslam. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was my first Fringe. This was Fringe Mania, whatever we call it. Ton of Fringe. We wrestle RCW wrestlers at Fringe all the time.
Well, how did you find wrestling at a Fringe compared to some of the other sort of big events you've had at Slam and stuff like that? How was the Fringe?
It was awesome. I loved it. We wrestled in a tent, like a giant tent. And there was like, you can fit a lot of people into a tent. Like, I couldn't believe it. There was, I don't know, 300-400 people at least. Yeah. And it was good there because you get a lot of, you get your regulars, obviously, the Adelaide locals who love the wrestling, but then you get just people who want something to do at the Fringe Festival. Yeah, and they're like, oh, there's wrestling, stuff it, let's go. And yeah, so I guess it helps that I have like a funny gimmick that like that. People go, oh, that guy's a wrestling guy. Makes me stand out a little bit. But I guess it helps if people remember it. They go, oh, who was that Riot City Wrestling? Oh, let's check them out more. So hopefully we were able to make a few fans for RCW off the back of that one. But yeah, Fringe Festival, it was fun. Really fun.
Nice, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah. And the Ashes that we were talking about earlier?
Yeah. So, yeah, that was the match 3, what they dubbed the grand final. And yeah, I won. It was awesome. Cray is English, so obviously England, Australia, for those who don't know. Hence the Ashes. Cray basically for 3 matches in a row just like battered me. Just like flogged me. gave me a lot of bruises. Destroyed my leg several times. But hey, I'm nothing if not resilient. So was able to pull out the win on the last one. Yeah, so got the win, earned my Emerald Crown shot. Glad I don't have to verse him again, because I'll be very sore if I have to verse him again.
He hits hard, definitely.
He does.
And 0-2, mate.
Yeah.
Well, you were 0-2.
I was 0-2.
You were?
Yeah.
Until you beat someone called Matt Hayter.
Yeah, fuck that guy. So, I think before 2025, I was like 5-1 in slams single matches.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm so good at this. Earned a slam title shot, lost, so I was 5-2, and then that was at the start of the year. So that was my 0-1 of 2025, and then I versed Tommy Knight, who promptly kicked my ass. So then it was this big thing of, I'd lost 2 in a row for the first time in slam. I was like 5-3 now, not as good a record. But I did return on July 26th, and I did verse Sir Matthew Hayter III, and I did beat him. I think I debuted the Cricket Whites on that match, actually.
Amazing.
So that was really good.
Amazing.
It was a really fun match against Hayter, actually. He's very good at what he does. Gives very good facials, expressions, and all that. So it's a very good character. So whether he's Matthew Hayter or Sir Matthew Hayter III, he's good. But also fucking I hate him so much.
Yeah.
That was my when I won my butt plug. Oh god.
Salt and pepper shaker.
So that was the urn that I won after. Yes, it's supposedly an urn. So that was after match 1 of the Ashes. So match 1, I won an urn. Then Cray won match 2. He won like a different urn. And then I won match 3, and the series I won like a mini trophy. But yes, it's quite unfortunate looking. But happy to win it.
Yes, true.
That's probably a better photo than the other one, to be honest. My
much better photo.
Hair's a little shabby, but and my chest you can see has been chopped to bits.
You got the coloured headbands now, not the white ones.
For sale, if you're interested.
Hugh Beauty branded headbands.
But yeah, I think I was deep in the Epsom salts after that match. Yeah, he slapped
a few
me.
marks there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There it is.
There's the trophy that I won. I was grinning ear to ear. I'm pretty sure someone was behind that camera making funny faces, and they took the photo, and they were like, you know what, this works. So that was winning the 3rd match against Cray. I was very happy. As you can see, Australia loves winning, and we love beating England.
And winning weird trophies.
And winning weird small trophies. That's my thing, I guess. I don't win belts, I win weird, obscure looking trophies.
2 trophies in the cabinet, that's good.
That's true. So, Dean Brady is a mean man. This was at RCW 300. Good mate Ricardo was out there. He wanted to earn his visa and drink his first Australian beer. And Dean Brady was having none of it. He was like, "Get out of here, Ricardo." So I had to help out my friend Ricardo, stand up for him and fight Dean Brady, who promptly squashed me, absolutely battered me. He beat me very quickly in front of like 500 people, in front of some of my nearest and dearest. So thank you, Dean Brady. That was awesome. But no, he's incredible. But that was a killer night. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
Just being out there was sick.
The Big Shed is always a good atmosphere and good show there at the Big Shed Brewery. So
Yeah, shout out Big Shed Brewery. Great beers too.
Get
Recommend.
around, yes.
That's him. That's the man, Ricardo. He's funny. He's the enforcer of the Riot City locker room. Don't get on his bad side. He'll show you one thing or another. And if you don't learn the lesson after one, he'll give you a round two.
Round two.
He loves a round two. Yeah.
Oh, what a man.
That was after we both got our asses kicked by Dean Brady.
That's alright. You're still standing. You're still alive. That's all that matters. And I think this is our last photo here, mate.
That's probably the greatest shot I've had taken on me. It's so good.
That was a very good photo.
So that was also at the convention centre in front of the big 1,700 crowd. We had sparks going. It was awesome. It even looks like I have a bit of muscle definition, which is really nice.
Good, yeah.
The angle was perfect. That was just before the sparks stopped working.
Oh, no.
So the few people that came after me got like no sparks.
Oh shit.
So sorry. But yeah, that was before the battle royal. Before I lost, but that's a killer photo.
It's a good photo.
I like it
It's
a lot.
very good
Yeah.
I like it. Alright, Hugh Beauty. That brings us to the end of the photos, mate. Appreciate you looking at them, going through some stories there. Nice little trip down memory lane there. So I'd love for you now, mate, to plug any obviously social media, events, merch, all that sort of stuff. All the links will be down below, guys. But yeah, where can we find you?
So on social media, I am Hugh Beauty PW, I believe. Just type in Hugh Beauty. I'll show up. Hugh Beauty on Facebook. You can see me if you're in Canberra or you want to go to Canberra at Slam Pro Wrestling League, where you can buy tickets at slamprotix.com.au. I'm wrestling there on the 27th or 26th, whichever one's the Saturday. I'm wrestling Harry Singh. So that should be fun. I've never worked him before, so it should be good. And then wrestling Sigma for the Emerald Crown October 18th, I want to say, at RCW. If I'm wrong, Jared will edit it. That is at RCW Rumble. So yeah, if you're in Adelaide or you want to come to Adelaide, watch me win the Emerald Crown. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Absolutely. So yeah, make sure you get around him, guys. You can catch him in 2 different states at this stage, the Canberra and here in Adelaide. So plenty of opportunities if you want to get around him. Make sure you go and see him at the merch table, get a photo, all that sort of stuff, and get on the links below and follow his social media. And obviously follow Slam and follow Riot City so you can get up to date with what's going on with those guys and what Hugh Beauty's doing. But Hugh, thank you so much for coming in tonight. Really appreciate you coming on the show. And I look forward to seeing what you get up to next and hopefully an Emerald Crown victory.
Pleasure. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us on another episode of Beers and Brawls. Another huge thank you to our guest Hugh Beauty. It was great to have him in here and I look forward to seeing what he gets up to next. Now, just a little bit of sad news for this episode. This will be the last episode sponsored by our friends Shifty Lizard. Unfortunately, they've made the hard decision just to close up business for a while, but congratulations to them on everything that they've done, all their businesses and all their success, and I look forward to what they get up to in the future. But saying that, if anyone's watching this and has a company that would like to sponsor us, please by all means hit me up. But give us a like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Make sure you're following Hugh Beauty and all the independent wrestling in your state. Until next time, cheers.